Hey, it's Kip Fuller and
Rose Hienz
with Comedy Couch SF, and you know we got a really cool and exciting show for you guys.
That's right. I'm really happy to have these people here today.
Man, I'm stoked because you know what? All of these people are funny.
That's right.
And they're, they're making moves in San Francisco comedy and Bay Area comedy. Entrepreneurial and funny at the same time, a really cool mix of characteristics. I do like hosts who can host a show and also be funny and write jokes. I think they should be recognized.
So we're here to do that today.
That's what we're trying to do. And I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter what I think. I'm no authority on this stuff. Actually, I'm not. I'm just another comedian, just like these guys, and we just like to come here and have fun and talk the talk and just see what everybody thinks. So
let's go over to our panel of guests here, and I can show you who we have.
Introduce our amazing guests.
Our first guest to my right, we have Sergio NOVOA. Yes. He's a host of the Triple Voodoo Comedy Showcase. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, it'll actually be tomorrow. Triple Voodoo in the Dogpatch area, Triple Voodoo Brewery. And I have 6 comics lined up, and I'm really excited. It's our first showcase, 7:30 p.m. And we will also have a guest spot for comics who show up. We're going to put their name in the bucket, and a comic will be called, and they get to do 5 minutes.
And all of us are going to show up and put our names.
Yay!
And give it up to guys who do their first showcase at a brewery, man. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah. It's cutting in. And next we have Jennifer Livestream.
Yeah, Jennifer.
She is host of the Upstanding Comedy Show.
Yeah, hi. As they said, I'm Jennifer. So the Upstanding Comedy Show has been around just a couple months. We sold out our first show and have our next one coming up next week, which I'm super excited about.
Did you say sold out?
I said sold out. We were at capacity. People were overflowing.
And which neighborhood was this in again?
We did it up in North Beach.
Wow.
So
sold out in North Beach.
Sold out in North Beach. I want to bring showcases to rooms where they don't usually do showcases.
So you want to bring showcases to neighborhoods that have money.
so which brings me to my one random question, which is you said that you were quoted once in Forbes.
Multiple times, actually.
How did that happen?
Quoted in Forbes? Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
Forbes.
How did that happen?
It's not quite as exciting as you think it is. I'm a member of the Forbes Communication and Marketing Council, and they put out Q&A questions to their community, and so I know things about marketing and communications, and so sometimes they answer questions and they quote me.
I have to say she does, and I quote her sometimes on the phone.
Can you give me a quote?
And people think that I'm really smart, and I'm like, you know what?
You put on your white woman voice.
She did it.
Wow.
It's actually more impressive when I just put on my black man voice. To hear a black man saying really cool stuff about marketing is always a big plus,
Okay. And our final guest is TK MOYER.
Wait a minute. This brother is not final, okay? He's illustrious.
Yes.
This brother's illuminated. And, TK MOYER is taking, the comedy scene by storm by actually having a leadership role with a lot of comedians. A lot of comedians look up to this guy. And I think it's cool because not only is he funny at hosting, but TK MOYER actually writes some damn jokes.
Yeah. Absolutely true.
Got some heat, too. He's a funny guy. But go ahead, TK, man. Take it away.
Yes, I'm TK. I'm trying to, you can see me, do the Facebook Live on here, too, right? That's pretty cool. This show is awesome. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm TK MOYER, the Destroyer. I hail from North Carolina. I've been doing comedy for about 8 years now. I host Edinburgh Council Pubs Open Mic on Monday and Thursday. I also host my own podcast on FCC Free Radio. You can catch me on iTunes and Google Play. Also doing a couple movies here and there. Just got back from London doing comedy shows. Yeah.
You were saying you went to acting school in London.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. It
was pretty cool. It's very cool.
Do you have a British accent?
Yeah, I do. You gotta ask me a question though.
Have you had your crumpets and tea today, Mike?
I didn't have any crumpets and tea today, Mike, but I did have a couple
Jelly and eel.
some jelly. No, but Mother did cook a nice Sunday roast the other day, but it was pretty cool.
That's actually awesome.
Well, we got.
I lived in Liverpool long before the Queen redeveloped the place. It was really shitty living. So I thought I'd move back to San Francisco to reverse gentrify my own neighborhood.
So what are you doing since you've come back to San Francisco, Kip?
I'm doing stand-up comedy, and I've done a little bit with all these people here on stage. I'm very excited about. Let's check out the screen here. Let's look and see what's happening on Facebook. I'm really excited about what's going to happen tonight. The Kneeling Comedy Show by Chelsea Eben's going on tonight. That's happening over at, what is it, Copyright? So, look up Copyright, guys, if you're watching. TK, you going down there, TK?
I will not be going down there tonight. I was invited to this secret comedy show.
Okay.
The Tenderloin area.
I see.
Sent to me last night.
Okay.
I really hope that it's worth it because I kind of want to go see Chelsea's show too.
Yeah, you should. And I think you and I might have a field trip a little later on tonight.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, I'm really excited.
We got a field trip. And Jennifer, you know what, Jennifer and Sergio, I would love it if you guys could make it down there with us. I'm gonna drop a quick set, and we're gonna go do some other stuff. And also, we've got what else do we have coming up?
We have our big.
Well, this is something here. This coming Friday, we've got the Comedy Incubator. That's at Michael Collins. That's it's an open mic and it's a showcase.
Yeah.
So
Great show.
You guys are definitely more than welcome to come on down this Friday. See if you can get in on the showcase. We'd love it if you hung out with us earlier. I'm also really excited about a project that Jennifer LEVANDUSKI and I are working on. Here, let's see what it looks like. It's the Crypto Happy Hour and Comedy Night.
Nice.
Yeah, we're really excited to be working on that. It's the crypto community. So I'm an admin on the San Francisco Blockchain Collective, which has over 2,600 members. And, Jennifer and I are working on a partnership to help, blah, 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 not funny stuff. But this is going to be funny, guys. Mark your calendars for November the 3rd and go ahead and Google Crypto Happy Hour. Come out if you have a curiosity about cryptocurrencies or the blockchain or anything, or you want to sound smart at the dinner table, come hang out with us.
That's the main thing for me is I just don't want to sound like I don't know anything. I don't, but I don't want to, I have I don't have anything to invest. So.
Well, the good thing about this is we have access to a cryptocurrency course that we're going to be offering to people who show up to this show. They're going to get a discount code. They're also going to get a free, consultation on a webinar. Cool stuff, man. And they're going to get to laugh.
Sounds like an infomercial, Kip.
And I won't even talk about marketing. I promise.
Yeah. But I have, this is, you know what time
Oh, wait, Jennifer, is Jennifer available on the 3rd? Are you available on the 3rd?
Should be. Yeah.
You should be.
Do you know what time it is, Kip? You know what time it is?
It's time for...
one random question of the day.
Okay, one random question.
Yeah. So, This is based on some local news. A local man actually won the Mega Millions. He worked for the last 2 years at Safeway, and he won $1.9 million this last week. And he basically left in the middle of his shift. So my question is, if you won 1.9 million, so that's not as much as it used to be, right? Would you leave your job? Would you?
I would not. I would work the rest of the shift.
You will. But I mean, whether you work the rest of that day or not, would you leave?
Oh yeah, I gotta rub it in everybody's faces.
Of course, of course.
I can be late tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be teasing the boss and the manager and everything. Like, man, that's a nice car you got, player. I wonder what I can get now. You heard the new Tesla can fly, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to leave your shift if you ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no job, how you gonna leave your shift?
Well, yeah. That's true. 'Cause
I mean, you know, some people. I mean, hey, man, you know, I don't know. I mean, if I would, I'm with TK on that. Like, I don't think I would leave my shift. I might hire somebody else to take over for me.
Oh.
You know?
That seems very like corporate ethical responsibility of you.
Yeah, you know.
well, yeah,
you know,
like you train your replacement.
I don't want to leave you hanging. I'm gonna hire somebody else to train.
But you
my
would
replacement.
ultimately, like, you would leave the next week or whatever.
I mean, I'd be willing to put up.
You give your 2 weeks notice.
I would definitely give my 2 weeks notice, and I'd be showing up flossing every day, man. It'd be so fun.
Would I for $1.9 million?
Because that's not that much money anymore.
It's not that much money anymore. I'd probably leave. I'd give him a month's notice and do some nice transition notes and help him hire someone, and then I'd go find my bliss. I'd probably do a little eat, pray, love, and then I'd get another job eventually.
Eat, pray, love. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I mean, I think, honestly, I think I probably would, like, go get some better clothes and some more expensive glasses. And, you know, I'd get a personal trainer, and then I'd look better. I'd smell better. You know,
so you want to walk off the job like all buff?
Well, no, I would. What I would do is I would use this money for self-improvement. I'd hire a life coach to help me pursue my goals, and then a year from then, I'd be able to get like a job making much more because I'd be a better person. Yeah,
I think I would actually.
Better clothes doesn't make you a better person.
It does in San Francisco.
Shoes make the man.
Okay, Sergio, what do you think?
I would quit my job and I would travel the world.
Yeah. That's an honest man. You're the most straightforward of everybody here.
you kind of made. I wouldn't do mine. I think I would quit in that moment.
I would quit, and I would
mood I'm in. I used to work for Tagway Tours, and I can see me in the middle of a tour like, "Hey man, you can find your way back to the office." I own this Segway now. See you on the flip side.
I mean, it all depends on how bad you hate your job, how big the company is.
Well, yeah.
And how much you love your boss.
If I worked at Safeway, I'd probably leave too.
Yeah.
You know.
Totally.
Like,
Would you go get a bag of groceries and then leave?
No, I would go to Whole Foods and get groceries.
Also, she'd be Instacarting that. She's not carrying groceries everywhere.
I would go home and get Amazon Prime to deliver.
I'm doing everything in the bathtub from now on. If you need me, I got my chocolates and my red wine right here.
So, Sergio, quick question for Sergio. If you could go somewhere in the world, like, you know, where would you go? What would be your first, like,
if I could go anywhere right now, I would probably want to go to Venezuela because it's never a good time to go to Venezuela. So I would want it to be a good time, hit Venezuela, and check it off my list. I'm almost done with South America, and Venezuela is one of the countries I'm missing.
So you traveled a lot in South America.
I've traveled a lot. I love to travel. That's where my money goes. So I've been to 44 countries.
That's great.
And I love to get lost in a place where I don't speak the language and I have to find my way.
I spent a lot of time in Central America, actually. I went to East LA for a while.
Central America and East LA? Okay, I see that. Totally connected. I'm from Nicaragua. Have you been to Nicaragua? That's where I'm from.
I think I've seen some Nicaraguans.
I've been called that a few times.
I'm looking at one right now.
I've been called that many times. It is so funny you're calling me that. Holy cow.
Uh-oh.
I have so been called that.
And you gotta watch out for them Nicoyas too, man.
Yeah, that's them.
Oh, man. Yep,
You know you're from Nicaragua when you say, "Y de puta que quiere?" They're like, "Oh, he's from Nicaragua." It's just a different way of saying the word puta.
I mean, I've been to Costa Rica before.
Yeah, similar.
I've been to Costa Rica, Chiapas, Mexico, and spent a lot of time in Europe and stuff, in North Africa. You know, I've been around. I wasn't killing anybody.
Let's not spread that rumor.
I wasn't killing nobody. I wasn't killing anybody. I wasn't a hitman either.
Good.
I was just having fun.
Neither was I, for the record. It was just all vacation trips.
You have to say that as a person of color, you know. Sorry, white people. We got to go there. As a person of color, when you travel a lot, you always have to say, okay, so, you know, I was on vacation.
I wasn't Secret Service.
I mean, when I go out to a bar, a lot of times I have to tell people I'm not security.
I can well,
I don't say that. I just, like, if a place is packed, I say I am security. so people get out of my way. Like, like I'm trying to use the bathroom. I says one trick I use. I put my hand up like this. Like, excuse me, I'm coming through. Security. Everyone makes a hole.
Right.
I always wear all black too, so it just works out.
I haven't tried that yet, but I do wear all black a lot.
All the time.
I haven't tried that. You know what I do often do is people come up to me, and they're really nice people. They come up and say, "Oh, you know," and I have a bit about this. It's really true. Are you security? You know, here's my car keys. Here's some money. You know, I want to get in. I'm like, look, I'm not security, but I will take that money if you want to give it to me.
I won't say nothing. They gotta learn their lesson. They got to learn that every black soul, for me, I'm helping them out in the future by taking that belongings.
Well, yeah, man.
So they remember not to do this ever again.
Reparations, man.
I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to better the United States any way I possibly can.
You're such a giver.
Every time they give me their keys and their money, give me out. Yeah, I'll go park your car. I'll do anything you need me to.
Yep.
Yeah, you will never see me again.
Here's
Me and
your
my
$20,
1.9 million.
Exactly. There's your $20 back. Take your ID back, but I'll take the car keys.
There you go.
I'll take those. It's 40 acres in a Tesla.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. We done got too real on here, man.
So we only have a couple more minutes. I want to ask everybody a deeper question.
Deeper than this? Oh
Yeah.
my God!
Which is, how did you get started in comedy? What happened? Where was everybody telling you you're funny your whole life, or you were like keeping it secret?
Who wants to go first?
Let's see. I've always made people laugh, and I enjoy making people laugh. But I never thought that I can translate me in a bar to a stage. I'm like, that's not an easy transition. And 4.5 months ago, I just decided I wanted to do it. I started writing right away. I took improv classes, and at the end of my 6-week course of improv, I did my first open mic, May 28th at Milk, and it went well, and it just snowballed since then.
Awesome. Okay, so we got about 2.5 more minutes.
Ah!
Jennifer, what do you say?
Lightning round. I got old, so I decided I needed a hobby, and this really plays to my sense of narcissism, if I'm being quite honest.
Wow, that's the most honest comic I think I've ever met.
I've heard Jennifer, like, she's funny.
Most comics are like, I am giving out to the world,
Oh,
so
yeah,
making
no.
people laugh. No, you're not. You want
TK!
So I was adopted growing up, so I would always fight for attention. And so I learned, I had an uncle who was always funny. He'd come into a room, like, it would just spark up. So I studied him all my life, and I would take his jokes and put it into everyday conversations at school, talking to people. And then I had to go to church all the time, so I was always in the choir. So while I'm singing and leading songs, I would sneak a little joke in between each gospel verse. And it worked out. Like, let the church say amen real quick. And they'd be like, and I knew how to work with the crowd. Then I moved to the Navy. Well, I went enlisted in the Navy. I started doing comedy in the Navy. And I started doing on deployments and talent shows. And I moved to San Francisco as soon as I left.
And the rest was history.
Exactly.
Rose Hines.
So you did. No, I'm curious though.
We want to know about you. We have a very short amount of time.
Oh, okay. So I started comedy in Los Angeles. Yeah. Long time ago.
Why did you start?
Because I met a comedian who was trying to make me laugh, but it wasn't working. And I was making them laugh instead. So they put me on their show. The first time I performed was in front of a real audience, which was really awesome. And then after that, was stuck with a bunch of comedians.
At an open mic.
Yeah. It was a very big letdown. I thought I was onto something, and then I was like, oh.
I had the opposite experience. Okay, so when I first started, it was like it was a joke. I was going through a really tough time in life, and I was hanging out with a guy who was actually a comedian, and he dared me to go up on stage, and I went up there and just randomly went into a British accent. And I was a little bit intoxicated, and then I got a show from the first time I went up, and I thought I was bad. And then I learned that, you know what, comedy is about being, doing your own internal voice, like Dave Chappelle. They want to hear Dave Chappelle. So I was like, I'm going to stop being British, and I'm going to be Kip Fuller. And people were like, we want British guy back. So comedy to me became this challenge of group psychology, how to trigger laughter, and how to be myself, because I have some pretty out there opinions. and you know, just be authentically myself and make people laugh. And it's been working for me. You know, we got 2 more minutes here.
Yeah, that's right.
Closing thoughts.
Magic.
Closing thoughts.
Magic. Closing thoughts.
Magic.
Yeah, we got another 2 minutes.
Poof. 2 more minutes. We can keep that going all throughout.
Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts for.
This is my favorite time of year because I totally love pumpkin spice lattes.
This is my favorite time of year because it's fat nigga season. And
that's right. No,
how is that different from last
Santa
season?
Claus is still coming. Santa Claus is a couple more months.
when it get
here.
to be this season, you know, we get popular because it's cold outside.
Oh, they want to
Yeah.
keep warm.
They
Man.
know we got food.
Exactly.
Closing thought. Well, let's see. My closing thought is I'm excited about tomorrow for the first showcase. And I recorded my first podcast episode yesterday. I decided not to edit it, just send it out raw with all the mistakes so people can see the progress. So if you check that out, it's MLV Podcast for my limited view. And I'm just really excited to see what comedy has to do in 2019 for me, what's coming my way.
Yeah, me too, man.
I like fall, except that you guys don't have fall in San Francisco. This is a bastardized version of fall. On some fucking foliage. Sorry, am I allowed to curse? Sorry. And also, you can come see us at the Upstanding Comedy Show on the October 23rd. We're partnering with a really cool gallery space down in Mission, Evolved SF. They're awesome. And Rose is performing. I'm performing. It's going to be super duper fun. Find us online at upstandingcomedyshow.com.
That's awesome. And you know what? We're going to post it on Comedy Couch SF.
Woo.
So you guys can look up Comedy Couch SF. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go roll on over there for you guys. Just go to Comedy Couch SF on Facebook and you can find out about all these comics. TK, what you got to say, man?
Oh, what's up, everybody? Yeah, closing thoughts. You should come see me on stage sometimes. I love to make you laugh. I know I'm more than just a funny-looking person, so check me out on my podcast on Thursdays. Men Overboard, you can catch me on iTunes. Just type in TK Moyer. I do open mics at Edinburgh Council Pub, 950 Geary Street, Monday and Thursday, 8 o'clock to like 10:30. Also, you can catch me this Friday at Mutiny Radio doing a set. You can catch me Friday the 26th at Bootleg Bar and Restaurant doing a set. I'm doing a night with TK Moyer the 27th of this month. You get to see me headline at Edinburgh Council Pub for the first time. I'm really excited for that. And then on the 28th, I'll be hosting the showcase at Edinburgh Council Pub. So come on down, get you a beer, a Coke, and a smile. And exactly, I'm trying to be as smooth as I possibly could.
How's that working out?
I got big lips and a small tongue.
We're wrapping it up, guys.
That real Maria.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.